Fashion journalists love asking, is haute couture dead? And although it has changed in the last century, haute couture is alive and well. The biggest change is in the clientele. The grand couturier used to cater to the aristocracy, but with the explosion of millionaires and billionaires from emerging markets, the demand for haute couture is still there. What else will the uber-rich wear to a charity event, if not a dress they paid $100,000 for? Another space where we see haute couture today is on celebrities at award shows and red carpets. This relationship is mutually beneficial in that both the brand and the star increase their perceived value through their association with another titan of culture. One of the strongest of these relationships can be seen with Audrey Hepburn and Hubert de Givenchy, who dressed her throughout her career and is responsible for some of the most iconic fashion moments in cinematic history over their 40-year friendship. Today's closest comparison would be Natalie Portman being dressed by Dior throughout her career and being the face of Dior fragrances and cosmetics. One important aspect of haute couture is to recognize its role in a brand's identity. Haute couture pieces sell for tens of thousands of dollars, but customers with a more humble budget can buy into that brand's identity through their fragrances and cosmetics. If you look at Jean-Paul Gaultier, for example, his haute couture shows have always been a spectacle. He is famous for creating iconic pieces for artists like Madonna, but the majority of his profits come from his wildly popular fragrances. Such is true with many other brands. The spirit of the haute couture collections is distilled and infused in the ready-to-wear and other brand endeavors. In July 2021, Balenciaga had their first haute couture collection in over 50 years, an indication of how important haute couture is moving forward. The brand may be better known today for their sneakers, but the haute couture collections are an opportunity to preserve the heritage of Cristobal Balenciaga, one of the greatest talents of the 20th century. Looking forward, there's one talent that shows the possibilities of haute couture in the future, and that is Iris van Herpen. Her pieces push the boundaries of art and innovation, each collection offering up something extraordinary that allows us to dream bigger. Although Iris van Herpen is not yet an official member of haute couture, she represents the haute couture of tomorrow.